giving the UK jury votes tonight. Results are in and they have been checked. What is up, guys? This is ellibod1 calling. And here we go. This is it. This is the results of the grand final. And I'm not gonna lie, part of me is kind of relieved we've now got to this stage. So who did me and my family vote for very quickly before we get to the start of this? So I voted for Finland, Romania, and Croatia. My mother voted for Ukraine, Australia, and Malta. My grandma voted for Cyprus, France, and Israel. And the last collective vote we gave to Denmark. So those are the 10 that we voted for, and we gave them all one vote each, all from my account. But yeah, here we go. I'm just hoping that Croatia can do well. I'm hoping that Malta can do well. I'm hoping Finland do well. Again, I have no optimism whatsoever for the United Kingdom. And a huge part of me is just fully bracing for double zeros. 0 from the jury, 0 from the public. All right, here we go. The first jury is coming in, and it's from Switzerland. 10 to Czech Republic from Switzerland, and 8 to Poland. So watching Eurovision, and to be part nothing too out of the ordinary from Switzerland. And now to the votes, the 12 points from Switzerland. Ukraine. The first 12 of the night from Switzerland go to Ukraine. So Ukraine take an early lead. Ukraine, Czechia, Poland, France, Australia, Norway, Bulgaria, Denmark, Israel, and Romania. So Malta now giving its jury votes. Finland off the mark. Italy getting a big 10 there. And Cyprus off the mark. Albania. Here we go. From Malta. Bulgaria. 12 from Malta to Bulgaria. Very. I can't say I'm shocked really with that one. Bulgaria, they did shoot up and they have done incredibly well. Okay, we got a point. And it is in Europe and the rest of the world. Okay, so the United Kingdom is not going to get double zero because the Ukrainian jury have given the United Kingdom 1 point. Hello, Dustman. How are you? How? Yeah, I get that Ukraine are friends with us, and obviously we're friends with them, Slava Ukraini. But really, 1 to the UK? That's 1 too many. Malta! Yes! If it got a point, it's better than zero. Yeah, I know that. I'm saying it doesn't deserve it. This entry is crap. Ukraine. That is and Malta getting a 12 from Ukraine. So it's not going to be double zero. It still could be a 0 from the public, and it probably will be. Okay, Luxembourg. Austria off the mark. Croatia finally getting off the mark. What a magical night of Viennese charm. From Luxembourg to the... So, where are Luxembourg's 12 gonna go? They've already given 6 to France. I want to say Sweden. Or maybe Czechia. Romania! I could be happy with that. So, Romania, they move up. Australia in the lead with the jury, 26 points. France, 25. 24 for Bulgaria so far. And now we're going to go to Bulgaria. Germany are off the mark with 2 points. You've got Belgium, Greece, Serbia, Lithuania, and Sweden yet to score with the jury. I know it's only early days, but Sweden, another 12 to Malta. This could be a very good night for Malta. Malta moves up to second. But Australia are starting to build a gap. They've got an 8-point gap between them and Malta. Okay, Azerbaijan now giving its points. Serbia are off the mark. Israel getting a 4. Ukraine getting a 10. I'm assuming these are going to go to Australia. No, Italy. Italy, the 12 from Azerbaijan. As I mentioned there, Serbia off the mark with an 8 points. Belgium, Greece, Lithuania, and Sweden yet to score. San Marino now. And Greece are off the mark. It's impossible to vivre la vie sans la musique. She was in the San Marino Song Contest, the national final. Another. This is going a lot better for Malta than I thought. Malta are in the. Oh no, they're not. It's Italy and Malta in the top 2. That's an amazing thing to say. Okay, Estonia time. Belgium off the mark. Thank you so much for this beautiful. Norway getting a 10. An 8 to Denmark. Truly love tonight. Are you ready? Yes. Finland finally getting a big mark from Estonia. 12 from Estonia to Finland. I would have thought Finland would be doing better than this in regards to jury. Israel are up there. Australia, not quite sure. All right, over to Israel. Shalom Vienna from Cannes, the Israeli Public Broadcasting Corporation. I have to tell you, amazing show and congratulations. Nothing too off the collar. Because he is a society that Memphis. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Find out, I'll just tell you all that the 12 points from the still Italy at the top. To Australia achieving a 12 from Israel. That will move them up to up to 3rd. Malta have had a bit of a job. Bulgaria are now in the lead. So, God, what a story this would be if Bulgaria, returning to the contest, were to win it. Look at this right now. Bulgaria, Italy, Australia. I'm still shocked that that Sweden haven't scored yet.
It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since I was waking
How? And she should have won with Sound of Silence back in 2016, 2016, 17, 2016. It's Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria! I didn't think Bulgaria would storm the jury. I thought that it was going to be. I thought Australia were going to storm it, but Bulgaria are starting to build quite a lead. So, Bulgaria, Italy, Australia, Malta, Finland make up the top 5.
And Australia in third place.
Bottom 5 at the moment: Germany, United Kingdom, Austria, Lithuania, Sweden. Sweden are on 0 points. Just how is my question? How are Sweden not on the mark? Oh, now they are. So Sweden finally get a point. They will get votes from the public, definitely. But they're now off the mark with the jury, so that just leaves Lithuania yet to score.
12 points go to dramatic pause. Poland.
Germany's 12 to Poland.
Sweden now have the point.
I still can't believe Sweden have taken this long to get on the mark. Italy, Australia, Finland, still very still could be quite close at this moment. Germany getting another 2.
You did an amazing show tonight. Fantastic.
God, that would the United Kingdom finishing this on 1 point would be kind of odd. Another 12 to Poland. This jury right now is incredibly unpredictable. I would not have put Italy or Bulgaria up there. Like, Italy was in my top 5, but never did I think it would make the top in the jury. So Portugal. Okay, Croatia getting an 8, so I can be happy with that. Malta have sort of dried up now. They're not getting a lot of points. Drums. Albania. A 12 from Portugal to Albania. Still, Bulgaria hold the lead. So Sweden, I've got to imagine that they're going to be quite angry at the fact they've only got 1 point. But it is one of the members of Kai. Balabalastu.
The 12 points from the Swedish jury go.
I'm assuming to Finland. From Sweden to Finland. That Finland are now in second. Okay. So the next jury in from Albania.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Victoria and Mihai. You were amazing.
The gap right now in the table between Moldova and Germany is 11 points. There is a very distinct gap from Moldova to Germany, and then down from there. Albania's 12. Not much of a shock on that one. Italy do tend to do quite well with the Albanian jury, and that will move Italy up into... Oh, Italy are ahead on over... Italy are ahead on the tiebreaker rule at the moment, which I think is just more points from more countries.
With the same amount of points.
God, this could be something. Israel have started to drop back. Malta have really started to drop back. France, I thought, would be doing a lot better. Oh, it's Lucas from Cyprus. I think we know where the 12 are going to go.
Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia. Cyprus has voted. 12 points from Cyprus's jury go to Sui Perfecto, Greece.
Of course. From Cyprus, always to Greece. So Greece are now in the top half. This could be
Georgia, we need your 12.
very interesting as it stands right now. Okay, Georgia. An 8 to Cyprus. Okay, only a 3 to Bulgaria and a 10 to Italy. So Italy are closing that gap.
No.
The Georgian 12.
Go to France.
Oh, a little out of left field there, but France, I expect them to do a lot better with the jury. But she is back in the top 5 now with the jury. Denmark is up there as well in 6th place. So we're going now to Montenegro and Sweden, getting a good boost there, 4 points. So,
Our 12 points go to Serbia.
not much of a shock on that one either. That gives Serbia a very big boost. So the gap now between Serbia and Germany is 12 points. All right, to Armenia now. Bulgaria is the first to make it to triple figures. The
You all deserve a trophy. Just so
if the 12 go to Italy,
Australia.
they don't. It's gone to Australia.
So they're back in the game.
Not fully, I'd say. But that gap now Bulgaria has built at the top is getting bigger. Okay, Poland comes out, and Belgium just got a big boost, 6 points from towards the bottom of the table. So it's becoming even more desperate now for Lithuania, Austria, and the United Kingdom at the bottom of the table. It's weird because I think I said that those 3 would be the bottom 3.
Israel.
Oh, from Poland to Israel, the 12 points. That moves Israel a little bit up the table.
But they have been getting points steadily along the way.
So it is Bulgaria in the lead, 121 points. Italy 99, Finland 94, Australia 94, and France with 80. And at the bottom of the table, Lithuania are still to score. I have to wonder if Lithuania will get points, but I have to imagine that the televotes of Latvia and Estonia and possibly Finland will help Lithuania.
Take them off.
Sure.
Of course.
Okay, I'll go. That's a big one.
She's taking off her heels. Oh,
It's a joke, everyone.
LOL. Right, so we are halfway through the jury vote. And
In the Viennese cafe.
so I'm not gonna lie, the jury result so far has been a complete throw out of left field, especially Bulgaria. I was not expecting them to be anywhere near the top, either with the jury. I don't expect them to be doing that highly with the public vote, if you want me to be completely honest. Italy, I'm also very surprised at. I love the Italian entry this year, but I didn't think it would do this well. As it stands, I reckon Finland are in the best position because I know it's going to do well with the public. Australia, they're still hanging in there. Denmark is still hanging in there. Again, I am really, really shocked with Bulgaria. I'm shocked the United Kingdom got a point from the Ukrainian jury.
Dancing, hugging, kissing, supporting each other.
I'm not sure if it will give Italy the most. It definitely will favour Israel. But I have to think Finland will be doing best in there. Yeah, Bulgaria have never won the contest. And this is their return after having to leave due to financial issues. Now, all of a sudden, they are considered a top contender and could be winning the jury side. And if they win the jury side, it could put them in a favourable position. It depends on how the public vote goes. I guess the thing which the thing that shocks me the most is that Sweden have not done as well with the jury, and I thought Sweden would be a jury stormer. So that is something that I'm really shocked at. Austria, United Kingdom, and Lithuania in the bottom three is not a shock. I'm just shocked the United Kingdom got points. So we are going to get to the second half of the jury vote and then to the public vote, where I fully expect the United Kingdom to get 0.
All right.
Now I'm going to go back to the jury vote.
Bulgaria is still holding on.
And
is about to be shaken up by the points from our next country, and that is Greece. Kalispera.
okay, so Cyprus will be getting big points here. Quite a few big points down the right-hand side.
8 for France. And for Poland.
And now, our 12 points from the Greek jury go to
Cyprus. Yep. From Greece to Cyprus.
Points. I mean, no surprise.
So that gives Cyprus... It doesn't give Cyprus a boost at all. It puts them level with Romania.
Still have a point.
Okay, so Czechia is next. And 8 to Romania. I really would have hoped that Romania would have done better, but I have to imagine the public vote will give it a boost.
We are so proud of you and to the team.
And they're doing pretty well in the final as well. I mean, 55 points for Czechia. That's an impressive result. Czechia. Give it to Denmark. So they've kind of flown a little bit under, but they might build something up. Australia and Finland are also in the triple figures now. Italy might be starting to go dry. So Denmark. Oh, and Sweden getting a 10. That is a big boost. And it again leaves the bottom three even more destitute. I think that's the word I'm looking for. It's another 12, Bulgaria. This is... I mean, if it's picked up and maybe done well with the public, we could be heading to Sofia. And that would be interesting. I mean, Eurovision has never been to Bulgaria, so... Okay, so France now giving its jury votes. That is an amazing dress she's got on. The French jury. Norway. From France to Norway. So that moves Norway ahead of Israel. Bulgaria still leading. Australia, Italy, Finland, and Denmark are the rest of the top 5. Norway now giving their points. Another set of points for Sweden. They're starting a slow build now. From Norway to Denmark. Another 12 to Denmark. So that puts Denmark into triple figures.
Very pleasing. And now we're going south.
So the next jury, the Italian jury, Lithuania are off the mark. That is, so everyone has now got points. And a lot of countries on the right-hand side of the scoreboard are getting points there. Sweden getting another big boost. The 12 from the Italian jury. I'm assuming to Australia. Hmm? Wow. Okay, that was very out of left field. Italy, the jury once again throws us a surprise. So we now go to Finland. Oh, and Lithuania now getting an 8. Jesus, the gap now of Austria and the United Kingdom to the rest of
And our 12 points.
the rest of the pack is actually now become rather humiliating. 12 from Finland to France. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think the United Kingdom is the next jury. So we're not going to get anything here.
The point differences aren't very great. That's it for the chance of Israel.
It's a little bit all over the place right now. So we have given 1 to Malta, 2 to Finland, 3 to Australia, 4 to Norway, 5 to Poland, 6 to Denmark, 7 to Ukraine, 8 to Czechia, 10 to Bulgaria.
I am sending all my kisses to Mundo Computer. He did us proud. So let's do this.
Really? Did you? Only 1 point?
France.
The 12 from the UK to France. That gives France a bit more of a fighting chance, but the gap there of 2nd and 6th is quite a close one. I generally thought Graham Norton was going to swear there. To be fair, I wouldn't have blamed him. I wonder if the 12 will go to Lithuania.
Our 12 points.
Australia, maybe?
She's a witch.
Czechia! From Latvia to Czechia.
United Kingdom still have our point. No one can take that away from us. No one. The next.
Well, we still might be coming last, Graham, and more than likely we will. Okay, Serbia are now giving their marks, and I have to imagine Croatia are going to get a good mark here. They haven't got anything yet, so I'm assuming the 12. Or maybe Serbia's 12 have gone to France or to Finland.
Emotions, sparkle, and togetherness. Tonight, once again, Eurovision reminded us how beautifully music connects us all. Here is Serbia.
The Serbian 12. Greece! A 12 from Serbia to Greece. Greece go back into the top half. Still, Bulgaria have a comfortable lead as we now go to Moldova. They've given Romania 3 already. Maybe I'm gonna have to say Ukraine then. The 12 from Moldova will probably go to Ukraine, or maybe to Finland or to Poland.
Go to Poland.
Poland. 12 from Moldova to Poland. And Poland will make it to triple figures, as will Norway.
Croatia is next.
The Croatian jury.
Hello, Vienna. Greetings from Zagreb and congratulations for your show tonight. Also, thank you for love and support.
We've got this and 3 more juries after this before we get to the public vote. And the 12 from Croatia to Serbia.
They don't seem very excited about their own.
Look at this right now. I just don't even. A lot of some points on the bottom there. Once again, Sweden getting a good mark. They're still not doing really well. And I thought Sweden would have been high up there. Another 12, Bulgaria. That puts Bulgaria on 200.
We continue with Romania.
The Romanian jury now. And a 10 to Moldova. They've given Ukraine 1, so Romania trying to see where they've given their 12 to Australia or France.
Here are the votes of the Romanian jury.
Romanian jury's 12 go to Australia. Australia will hold on to second.
Only one country left to give their vote.
That's a big jump for Moldova. So now it's just the Austrian national jury left. And we'll see what happens. Wow. All on the left-hand side.
Really good.
Still wearing that same t-shirt.
I've been wearing the same shirt for 7 years now. I can tell you from my own experience, the quality does look good on everybody. Really, you should try it. And also, it should be natural for every individual to feel seen and heard and valued. The same.
A good statement if there ever was one. But
That's the Austrian result. And now 12 points.
I'm assuming Bulgaria. Oh, Poland. I didn't give anything to Bulgaria there.
This jury. The right of Bulgaria in the lead, but everything has changed. The viewer votes.
So no one moved there on that final jury result. But Bulgaria have won the jury vote.
These are the jury results.
Bulgaria 204, Australia 165, Denmark 165, France 144, Finland 141. And the bottom two, it's two of the automatic qualifiers, Austria and the United Kingdom, all both on 1 point. Put very simple, if Austria get a single point, the UK is coming last.
I still don't know what is going on. I want to thank to all of the juries that gave us those points. We really tried to.
The Bulgarian singer, like when it got through to the final, I thought Bulgaria were just going to be middle of the pack.
Yeah.
I certainly did not think that. I certainly did not think Bulgaria would run away with the jury vote. But
feeling that everybody got in themselves. It's the moment that you choose.
One from Ukraine is all the United Kingdom can hang its hat on, and I've got a gut feeling it's going to stay that way. I don't see the United Kingdom getting points with the public this year. I don't see the United Kingdom getting it. It will be the third year in a row that we get 0 from the public.
He receives the most votes from the audience.
So this is where things are really going to shape up. These are things are really going to go all over the place. The public vote, and this could be
and as a total, it will be
this could be a this could shake up everything. I mean, the top 5 are the most realistic, having a chance of winning, and like if Bulgaria get a decent score, then they could win.
The country that's currently in 20.
I expect what I expect here from the public vote. That doesn't tell me anything, okay?
From there, we'll move up the scoreboard step by step until we get the points in our friend Nina.
No, nothing has been decided yet.
True. We begin.
I have no confidence. Austria.
5 points.
5. So the United Kingdom are going to come last.
Inside eye.
The UK are not going to get points.
We're gonna move on with United Kingdom.
Here we go. 0 points.
In the audience vote, you have received 0 points.
Third year in a row, the United Kingdom receives 0 points. And we finish on 1 point from the Ukrainian jury. The United Kingdom should not be pleased with this at all. The BBC should not be pleased with this at all. This is a joke. Oh, that's...
12 points.
Oh. Okay, Lithuania go 12. I don't know where the artist is, but he's not there. Okay, Germany.
Sarah Engel.
And what have Germany got?
Germany has received 0 points.
Germany got 0 as well. So Germany got 0 points with the public as well.
Sweden.
So Sweden, this will storm the public. Here we go. What?
Not great, but something.
We're moving over to Belgium.
What in the actual? Only 16.
Has awarded you 0 points.
Belgium getting 0. 3 countries with the public have got 0.
Points might come as a bit of a shock, but let us explain it one more time because it came so often tonight. People voted for you, and you absolutely have their love, that's for sure. You just didn't make it into the top 10 in any voting country.
Well,
That is worth remembering, but it doesn't really change the fact that this is the 3rd time in a row that the United Kingdom have received 0 from the public. Okay, Serbia. This will probably get big. Or biggish. 52.
not too shabby.
Next one up is Cyprus.
Antigone.
Audience.
So,
Give
Cyprus.
34 points.
Ah,
Oh, it's not what you wanted, but it's a lot more than 0. So you're gonna hold your head up high. Well done, Antigone.
Moldova is
okay, surely this is going to get a good public score. Surely Moldova will get something good.
183 points.
Oh! Wow! Moldova is in the lead.
But that is the power of the audience knows.
They're not going to stay there forever, but another great result for Moldova, all things considered. Okay, I didn't rate the Moldovan entry this year. But again, high energy performances, that's what it can give you. I can be very happy with that. Croatia is my favorite this year. And you can happily get up on the triple figures. Ukraine now.
167 points.
A good mark for Ukraine. Not enough to take first. Moldova still hold the lead.
Albania is next.
Okay, Albania.
From the audience, 85 points.
Ooh,
That's ace.
that's a very good mark for Albania. 145 is where they finish. Okay, Romania. This is this should do good.
And the audience have given you
Long pause. Wow! Oh! Romania is in the lead. Oh, wow. And that was a big score. That's the first. public vote to get into 200.
This is again, I think this is a big audience favorite.
Okay, time for Greece.
From the audience,
Greece getting
147 points.
That is big, but not as big as I think they would have wanted. But a decent result. Okay, so Malta, they got an early storm with the jury and then petered off. Come on. Gotta be a good mark for Malta. Only 8.
To get that many votes from juries, that's really surviving. Look at Czechia. How many points have they received from the audience?
Okay, Czechia, Czech Republic.
9 points.
Only 9.
That is hard for him because he did do relatively well with the juries.
Waiting for the point.
Okay, so I would have thought Czechia would have got more than that.
It's giving you
Norway,
19 points.
only 19 for Norway.
He was singing in quite a good position.
All right, so it's now time for Israel. How have Israel done with the public vote?
Has awarded you
It's going to be a big one.
220 points.
Oh! Well, they take the lead, but that wasn't as big as I thought it would be. But Israel are in the lead now. Oh, wow. You can hear the booing coming from this crowd. It was less than what Romania got from the public, but it's enough to take Israel into first. Poland now.
17 points.
Only 17. Oh, this could be really interesting. Italy now. Italy with the public. Long pause.
Points.
147. Not enough to take the lead.
Countries have already received their points. Only 5 remain. Let's check the score.
So, as it stands, Israel are in the lead with 343 points. You've got Finland, France, Denmark, Australia, and Bulgaria yet to score. And again, you could hear the booing coming from the audience right now. There is definitely a lot of passionate feeling, and it was one of the things that overshadowed this entire contest. And it's going to be a talking point after the contest as well. This is going to remain a talking point, no matter how much we try to brush it under the carpet. All right, Finland now.
Has awarded you
How has Finland done with the public? Long pause.
38 points.
That's not enough! Israel are still in the lead. Wow,
The audience has given you
that I don't even know how to fathom at this moment. Only 14 for France.
with the whole Rosalia.
Wow. Okay, Denmark, Australia, Bulgaria.
Let's see.
Are any of them going to catch Israel?
The audience has given you 78 points.
Only 78 for Denmark.
So Israel on the top of the leaderboard.
Israel still holding the lead. This is going to go to the wire, and I know a lot of Eurovision fans who are going to be biting their nails right now. This is going to be... it does feel like that, Dustman.
I said that this night was going to change the life of one of the artists.
Oh.
I was wrong. Tonight changes many more lives, because even if you don't win, you still...
Oh, this just feels very awkward right now.
That you won your national selection. Hopes and dreams, sweat and tears are the cores of the Eurovision Song Contest. The biggest live music event if...
Right. They are trying to... they're doing everything they can to build tension right now, but...
and will continue to do so in the future.
this is going to feel...
United by music.
this is going to feel really, really tense. For a lot of people in the Eurovision community, you know, whether you're pro-Israel or anti-Israel, these moments are going to feel quite tense. And no doubt we are going to be talking about this for a long time in regards to what this result will mean for the contest, whether Israel win or not.
Points is Australia.
They need something.
For a huge number here.
They're hoping for 170. 170, I think, would be enough to overtake if my maths is correct.
The audience has awarded you 122 points.
That won't be enough. Wow. It's Tel Aviv or Sofia. It's Israel or Bulgaria. This really is coming down to the wire now. If
Bulgaria.
it's, I think, something like 140. Something like that. There it is.
That stands for 343 points for Israel, and the heart and the right for Bulgaria will now go off the pen.
Yeah, 140 needed to win.
Bulgaria needs at least 140 points.
So, how has Bulgaria done with the public? Is it Tel Aviv? Is it Sofia? A fourth win for Israel?
Contest.
Or a first win for Bulgaria? Up it goes!
Can Dara do it?
Bulgaria's done it! Oh, 312! Oh my God! What a return! What a return for Bulgaria! Eurovision, for the first time, is heading to Sofia. It is heading to Bulgaria. And wow, 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 it won by a public landslide. Who, in God's name,
Came from nowhere. Nobody saw this happening.
There you go. Oh my God. Wow. I need 516 points. I don't think it breaks the record for the biggest gap between first and second. Is this Rusev? I think you mean Miram. Wow, that ending. Okay, the public vote from the UK. 1 to Finland, 2 to Ukraine, 3 to Cyprus, 4 to Greece, 5 to Poland, 6 to Moldova, Australia 7, Romania 8, Israel 10, our 12 did go to Bulgaria. Yes, it did get a little bit darker in here. The lights just decided to go back to that. I don't care if he's gone back to WWE. If you had told me this at the beginning, I wouldn't have believed you, but holy mother! Eurovision is heading to Bulgaria. Eurovision is heading to Sofia. Oh my goodness me. And that ending, they could not have made that more tense. Israel has come second again. How did this happen? The public vote. That's how it happened. Wow. Just how? This has been insane. They are getting it on the party. Right, I'm probably going to have to turn that off before this video gets copyright striked. But, what? If you had told me that this was going to happen when all 35 songs were selected, I would have said you were dreaming. And I think anyone in Bulgaria would never have predicted this. But Eurovision is heading to Sofia. Or to another city in Bulgaria, but I'm going to assume Sofia. And I think the gap in the public vote between Israel and Bulgaria was more than 100 points. So Bulgaria stormed this thing. They absolutely tore this year to shreds. And they've torn, I think, everyone's prediction to shreds. Kind of sad Malta didn't do better. Kind of sad Croatia didn't do better. But, this needs to be said. I am so pissed off at the BBC right now. How, in God's name, did they think that someone who's not even a singer, he's a person that makes musical instruments out of trivial things. How did they think he was fit to represent the United Kingdom at this year's Eurovision is a joke. And we are lucky. I'll say this right now. The United Kingdom is lucky to have got 1 point from the Ukrainian jury. And yeah, it won't surprise me when the more detailed results come out. It wouldn't surprise me if the United Kingdom came in the bottom 3 with every single country, including the rest of the world vote, by the way. The BBC need to be kicked out of the European Broadcast Union. The BBC need to be reprimanded for these results, because this is... I said I wanted to avoid swearing. but I'm sorry, I can't any longer. This is fucking unacceptable. This is an absolute disgrace. Without trying to sound too much like Liz Truss at the moment. This is a disgrace. The BBC have proven year on year on year that Sam Ryder in 2022 was an accidental one-off. And May Muller was just a return to the status quo. And since then, May Muller, Ollie Alexander, Remember Monday, and now Look Mum, No Points. Just give it to ITV. They will give more of a fuck than the BBC ever will. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be said. There needs to be actually some proper reprimand on the BBC for this entry. There needs to be some proper reprimand for this result. We have now come last in the final more times than we've won it. There needs to be something done. I am honestly losing my faith in the contest because of the BBC. I am honestly I feel like I'm about to snap at how the BBC handle the contest. And, they can't coast by on just Sam Ryder alone. I mean, if we want to, go into, deeper territory, and let's just look at all of the UK's results since the turn of the millennium, we've come in the top 5. If I've counted correctly, we've come in the top 5 3 times. 2002, 2009, and 2022. If you want to include the public vote, or just the public vote, then yes, in 2011, we came 5th with the public, but we came 22nd with the jury that year, and that was when we sent Blue. So we can't really coast on that either. The selection process that the BBC used, the internal selection, isn't producing good results. There is no reason that the United Kingdom, there is no reason that the BBC cannot hold a proper national selection process. And I'm not talking about the shit show, one-show deals that the BBC used to do. I'm talking about a proper national selection process, something on the level of Melodifestivalen in Sweden, Melodi Grand Prix Norway, Melodi Grand Prix Denmark, Sångarkatlen in Iceland when they participate in Eurovision, even something on the level of the Festival de Sanremo in Italy. If the BBC did something like that and the public saw that and saw some genuine quality come out of it, the public would be more likely to care. Because they see the BBC cares. But the BBC doesn't care, so why should the public? And it creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. It creates a loop that the BBC just exploits. It can just say, oh, we don't put the effort in because the public don't care. They don't care because you don't give them a reason to care, you pricks! I don't think I need to say anything more on it. I'm beyond furious with the BBC. Yeah, you, Dustman, share a lot of the views of a lot of other Eurovision fans, but this is the mentality I take with pretty much everything, not just Eurovision, but with football, with rugby, with cricket, with athletics, with tennis, with all of it. If you're going to compete in something, you should take it seriously. And the BBC have failed repeatedly at that. And it's a fucking joke. And if the BBC are not going to take it seriously, give it to a broadcaster that will. Because if this is going to continue with the BBC continuously bringing poor results, if it's going to continue with the BBC then honestly, we might as well withdraw. And I hate the fact I'm saying that because I love the Eurovision Song Contest. And this is what the BBC make me feel like. BBC remind me of the New York Jets. Well, I don't really know much about American football in that, but I'll take your word for it. The BBC need to be reprimanded for this result. They need to be questioned, and there needs to be a commitment to take the contest more seriously, because these results cannot continue. The fact that May Muller was the last time we received points from the public back in 2023, the fact we've now gone 3 straight years getting 0 points from the public is a disgrace. There's no other way of putting it. It's a fucking disgrace. It is late. Eurovision is over. In some sense, I'm kind of relieved. But, yeah, I've got to be honest with you guys. It's been kind of a mixed week for me, just in general. I mean, work has been a stressful time. I lost a friend this week. And at least Eurovision has ended on a very high note. An unpredictable winner. And don't anyone tell me that they predicted Bulgaria to win, because I will tell you you're lying. I am going to leave it on that note, ladies and gentlemen. I will be resuming my regular content from here on. I just hope I find some good news in the coming weeks saying that the BBC are going to be questioned, because something needs to be done. I'm ellibod1. Peace out.